Hello everyone, my name is James, and today I'll read chapter 3 of Mystery Magic. Becca! So it began, Becca said, biting her lip as she thought about everything, everything the numbers could possibly mean. Maybe they represent important dates, or maybe the sequence in code. Something they need to find a way to translate into words. Somehow, about this is familiar, Kennedy said, staring at the sequence of the numbers in a notepad. I swear I'm this close to cracking it. Maybe the rest of us sit straight up and hang, hang some hang some flyers while we wait, Becca suggested, and promised of a few new clues, making her eyes shine. There's no harm in putting them up before we started on whatever this code turned out to be. With a new hop putting a skip in everyone's step, the group was able to post the fires far and wide around the front edge of the neighborhood. Whoever the game master was, Becca thought, they had to have friends and family in their lives. Maybe someone would recognize elephants and nachos uh, as someone's recent addition and would turn them in. He smiled at the colorful flyer Daniel had designed. The word "stolen" was assembled across the top in bright yellow letters outlined in black, and the photos he'd chosen to use elephants and Nacho were perfectly adorable. You did a great job on these, he called out down the street to Daniel, who was filming Kelly analyzing the first clue. And Daniel flashed her a smile and thumbs up, apparently not wanting to go back while he was recording. Becca carefully crossed the street in order to add her last flyer to the bulletin board outside the dog park. Then rejoined the group, who were returning to where Kelly and Daniel were. Matt rolled around on his scooter, around in the safety of the harness on his back. Once again, maybe we can see the sequence in a different way, Maybe said, pulling a piece of the sidewalk chart from the side pocket of his cargo pants. He took a look over Kennedy's shoulder before hurrying to copy the sequence of the sidewalk, running back every few seconds to memorize the selection of numbers. What was a second later, the numbers started the second half of the number chain. He eventually called out to Kelly, apparently too tired to run back and forth anymore. Was it a V? A W? Kelly called back, as in she paused, and her eyes grew wide. Holy cow! Did you hear that? What? And Maggie answered, not quite understanding. As in, west, Kelly said, standing up with her head held high. Isn't it address per Percy? Mm, But these numbers could very well lead us mm, to an address. How? Becca asked, impressed and decided she knew Kelly could figure it out. Have any of you um, ever heard of DNS? Kelly walked over to Maggie, took the sidewalk chalk from his hand, and bent down to finish writing out the sequence. No, Frank admitted, watching Kelly stand and wipe the chalk from her hand on the front of her jeans. Me neither, Matt said, slowing scooter and stopped nearby. Danny didn't answer, too focused on getting everyone else answers on the camera. EMS, and Becca repeated. Wait, I think we learned about that during our geography unit. Yes, we did, Mary said, nodding excitedly. Do you remember what it stands for? Becca tried to remember what Miss Citrus had said in the past that day, but she could remember how she had been secretly drawing a geometric comic on the margins of the notebook. Something about seconds, she said. Slow, again, slowly. Minutes or seconds. Degrees, minutes, seconds. Kelly confirmed, looking over the sequence on the sidewalk again. The the clue is in a uh, ge geographic coordinate. And hence, the N in this stands for north, the W stands in west, and the numbers imply the latitude and longitude of somewhere. Somewhere, McGee replied, as in where we can find Nacho and elephant. Maybe, Chloe said, pulling out her cell phone. At least, at the very least, it should lead to the next clue. He motioned for Becca to come join her in looking at the screen, and Becca stepped eagerly forward. I'm going to plug these coordinates into Google Maps and see if there's anything pop up. You're a genius, Becca breathed. Her heart was racing, and with excitement, they were able to get this two figure out way faster than they on the first two as before. Alright, they were working as more of a team from the get-go. Well, Daniel asked from behind the lens, stepping dramatically forward to get a close-up of Becca and Kelly. What does it say? Kelly finished entering the cardinal and pushed the go button. Almost instantly, the map popped up, complete with a blue teardrop pen that marked their new destination. 2323 52 Growing Street. The address on the sideboard reads, Growing Street House? Becca and Kelly both yelled at the same time, and Becca's heart went from racing because she was tired to racing because she was nervous. But what? Frankie echoed, their voice cracked in disbelief. Did you say that the address belonged to Brody Street's house? Well, Matt said, an empty chuckle. And this just got a whole more interesting, didn't it? For the document's sake, Daniel cut in, moving the camera back and forth between them all, in a confused, short manner. Remind, remind the audience where exactly Gurley Street is, is, and why everyone's acting this way about it. Becca suddenly remembered that Daniel's family had only moved to the town a few years ago. It was likely he never heard of Gurley Street before. Gurley Street House until now. It's not not it's not that far from here actually, he said nodding toward the section of street behind them. It's in the next neighborhood, over from ours. Oh, it's so close, Daniel said, breaking out into a smile. That's a great news. That's great news, right? We can go in there. No way, Frankie cried out, raising his hands in fear. The Gary Street house is haunted. For real. A haunted house? Daniel answered in disbelief. All this time been a real haunted house just a hop, skip, jump away, and none of you mm, have ever mentioned it until now, because it's creepy. Becca tried to think of the best way to explain the pit of dread and form in her stomach at the mere mention of the house on Burley Street. Growing up, everyone knew about the house. You just didn't play over there. The street is on the back edge of the neighborhood, where the forest begins. and there's only one house on it. It's tucked pretty far back into the trees. It's dark creepy back there. Definitely creepy, Mickey said with a nod. Definitely haunted. I am, I am afraid of, I am afraid of ghosts, Matt said solemnly, quoting the Ghostbusters theme song. If that's where we're supposed to go next, that's where we're supposed to go. But I thought they tore the house down ages ago, Becca said, her voice moving faster and faster as she spoke. There's no way it's still there, right? Oh, it's there all right. Kelly's eyebrows were knit together. My, old, my older sister and her friends went to look at it last Halloween on a dare. Becca didn't know what to say. She'd been so excited when Kelly first had the clue. Now she had hardly been able to wait to see what the address the cardinals would pull up. But the house on 30th Street. Why would the game master want them to go there? Was it possible that where he was keeping elephant in Nashville? The idea of even looking at the house from a distant, distant way gave Becca the serious peak. She didn't want to look at a whip in, in front of Matt and the others, but Becca couldn't deny that she'd been terrified of the house ever since she was a little kid. Thank you for listening, and I know, I guess we can still continue. Let's think through this. Let's think this through, she suggested, realizing imme- immediately that he was only trying to figure out a way to buy more time. What exactly did the game master mean by sending him the address? Matt blinked at her for a few seconds. He said, raising a suspicious brow as Rebecca's nervous hesitation. I'm pretty sure they meant for us to go there, right? It seemed that way, Kelly added with a nod. At least we're all together. No way, frankly, said Franklin. And Becca let out a sigh of relief that she apparently wasn't the only one feeling hesitant. There is no way we can go there, even altogether. The place is haunted. Have you heard that part, right? Haunted. This just not a while, folks, said turning the camera around to face himself as he spoke. The most recent headway in the case reveals that the team will be going to an actual haunted house. Will this documentary end up becoming a horror movie? He let out a dramatic evil laugh that reminded Becca of Dracula or something. He realized that she'd broken out into a nervous sweat, and also that Matt was watching her carefully. He couldn't let him know how scared she was at the idea of going to the house. But she also felt like hiding underneath the covers of her bed that at the mere thought of doing so. Are you okay? Matt asked, mo- not mocking at me. He might have said just a year ago, but like he was genuinely concerned about her. I'm fine, she insisted, flashing a forced smile for proof. I'm totally fine. I'm not, Francie said, the color draining from their face. I sort of feel like I'm going to pop, actually. Becca wasn't happy that Frankie wasn't feeling well, but she was certainly grateful to have something to shift the focus to. Uh-oh, that's not good, she said, her voice higher, pitch that she hoped for. We'd better get you something to eat right away. Maybe take a little break until you're feeling better. I think some water would help, Frankie said, following Becca's lean back toward their own neighborhood. I've been out walking for a while now. Thank you for listening. It's approximately 16 minutes. Goodbye.